Good Wednesday morning, everyone. This is Nate from Nate's Here There, coming to you live from near and far. On today's episode, what we doing? We're heading to orthopedic doctor. I got to go to the orthopedic doctor, and we may do some random stuff. I'm just going to probably drive and talk, and we'll show some random stuff. All right, come along with us on this episode today. This is what I got to do in a minute. I got to take them out, go walking. I got to walk them so they can use the restroom and this stuff. That's Moonshine barking, a gray pit bull, and that's Echo. That little thing poops everywhere. There's Anna in there. She's a little Chihuahua. These are my brother's dogs. Yeah, these three are really eager to get outside. Come on. Go. Those three right there. They're good dogs. Echo, stop. Echo. That's a little Pete Squeak dog. She whines and goes on. She begs. And that's Moonshine. Come here, Moonshine. Go run around. Like I said, these are my brother's dogs. They pretty well they don't give no problems. They're really good dogs. This is what happens when you get on her. You get on her and that's what she does. She begs and you better stay up here in this yard. See? He don't do Moonshine. They listen. He listens. And now she's gone. Oh, gone it. You turn your back and she runs. She runs like crazy. Echo, come here. Let's go get her, Moonshine. Pretty chilly out here today. Anna! Anna! Okay, there you are. Okay. I ain't want to lose you. Where's that little turd at? Come back up here, Moonshine. Moonshine, come back up here. I think one of his goats has been got hung again. It sounds like it. Oh yeah, they back here. She's back here. Oh. Let's go walk over here and see if his goats. It sounds like one of them's hung. That's his goats. That's the one that keeps getting stuck all the time. Now I'm heading up to the orthopedic doctor. See what they're going to tell me. Hopefully, I know it won't be today. They probably won't give me an MRI today, but I would love to have one. I would love to have an MRI. I can see what's going on. Why I got so much back pain. We shall see, though. hope, I wish they give me an MRI. Like I said, this week's gonna be nothing but doctor's appointments. Yesterday was PT. Today's the orthopedic doctor. Tomorrow's PT. Which I don't have to do anything Friday. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to go anywhere Friday. That's a good thing about it. I kind of like to mess around the house on Friday. Get stuff done. Like cleaning, help. I can do what I can on cleaning up. I can't do much, but I can help clean up the house. I can do a little bit, but because being out there on the road, away from when I'm at work, I really can't do anything like that. I really can't. When I come home on Fridays, I only got 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Then I go back Monday. So Saturday is mostly making barbecue sauce or going filming somewhere. It's supposed to rain this weekend. I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I hear it's supposed to rain. We shall see, though. Was at the house a while ago. There's my daddy. There's my daddy right there. But we was at the house a while ago, and my brothers, my wife is keeping my brother or our niece. We were looking at hotel rooms. We're going to camp meeting up in a Church of God, South Carolina Church of God camp meeting in Malden, South Carolina. They hold it every year. Used to be in July. Now it's in June. It's like the third week in June. But we was looking on the internet for hotels. I'm gonna tell you this right now. These hotels they're outrageous. For 3 nights was $421. And that was only 2 beds. That was 2 queen beds. I would love to go to, I remember back in the day, it wasn't that expensive. Well, nothing was expensive, back in the day. People just found out that a good way to hike the prices up. But there was It's outrageous how much the hotels went up. You know, it was like I think it was $221 a night at one of them I looked at. And this was only like Holiday Inn Express or Fairfield Inn, which I don't like staying at these rinky-dink hotels, the Quality Inns, and the like the Sitsonville Hotel. No, I ain't staying in something like that. I never have trusted any of those because you never know. You never know if you go in there and get bed bugs or so. I don't fool with those like that. But I did a short video a while ago before I left. Go check it out. It's my niece and their two dogs. I think it's kind of funny because their two dogs were sound asleep and my niece is just sitting on the floor just playing around. Just playing. Their biggest dog is a pit bull. I think it's funny. He don't bother her. He's a 70-pound pit bull. I'm sitting here at the light and they got somebody pulled over here on the hurry up, get hurry up, turn. Oh, it was an accident. It was a bump up. I hate those. But I'm almost here. This is one, I want to show you, this is one of the oldest movie theaters. I was a kid when we was going to see a movie. Well, I wasn't seeing Howard the Duck there. That's how old this is. It's right there in that gray kind of beige building right there, the Crown Cinema. Right now, the only movie I see is Mario Brothers. But I'm here. I will let y'all know what happens when I leave. I will say this. I am wearing the wrong t-shirt for the day. It's raining. I'm wearing a beach shirt, which I wish I was at the beach. My sister-in-law's in there, so I wish we were down there too, me and my wife. Okay, I'm just leaving the orthopedic doctor. He looked at, they did x-rays on my back. It said that I've got a lot of arthritis in my back. I need to go, I need to, take some steroid medicine, I guess. So that's where I'm heading to now. I'm heading to Walmart to get me some medicine for my back. I remember a long time ago, across the road over here, right there across the road where those trailers are, there used to be a movie theater. It used to be a big drive-in. There was 3 or 4 of them here in Lancaster. That one right there, back there, was pretty good size. There's one that used to be on South Carolina 200, and there was one that used to be out there on number 9 bypass. A lot of people not in their 40s won't remember that stuff. I barely remember the one on number 9, but I do remember the one over here near the hospital. Picked up my medicine. There's 2 different types of steroid medicine. I think it does me good. I gotta go back in a month. They asked me about going back to work, and I said, well, you know what? I don't feel safe. I can't really get up and down. When I'm driving a truck, that's hard. You gotta get up and down out of the truck and move around, and that's just so hard, with back pain, and driving down the road and you have loads that's not loaded right, and you gotta set your tendons to the front. If you do that, the truck, the whole thing bounces. You just go down the road and it just bounces. If you look at a truck and get anybody don't drive a truck, and you look at one, you can't tell it's going. You can't tell it's bouncing until you get inside of it. If the load's not loaded right, that thing will bounce you all over the place. I had somebody ask me one day, what does it entail when you go to truck driving school? What should you look for? Well, the first thing is you got to get approved by a bank, because you got to get a student loan, and you could probably get a grant to do it. But the first week you're in a classroom and you're just learning about different parts of the truck. You just learn about the brake chambers. The only really thing you're doing is this. The first week is trying to help you get your permit. And the next thing is, well, the very first thing is study before you go there. Study before you go get your license. Before you go to the school, because if you study, that'll help you. That'll help you pass the permit test. Then the next week, the second week is driving. The first couple of days, you're going to learn how to shift gears. You won't learn anything about learning how to do weights or anything in trucking school. They don't teach you that. The only thing they teach you is just to get your license. And the next thing, you do have a test, which they give you tests in the class, and they give you they give you answers. But that's the second week. And also the second week, you're out there learning how to alley dock, stop the truck at Serpentine. You gotta drive through the cones. I've heard of trucking schools doing parallel parking. You do not have to parallel park a truck. I don't know where they come up with that one at. But the next week, week 3, is you're just practicing. You're doing the same thing over and over that you did in week 2. You're just driving. That week, though, the week 3, you'll have to go at night. You have to drive the truck at night, and then they'll put you in a truck with like 4 of the drivers, and then the sleeper, and they got seats in there. And you just ride along, and you got the instructor in the passenger seat. And you just ride along, like the same thing you do the first week or second week, same thing you're gonna do the third week. But on the third, that Thursday, you're gonna test out. You're gonna test out driving, alley docking. You're gonna test out serpentine, parallel parking that they tell you, if your school tells you. And learning how to stop. What it is coming up to a stop, you got a line in the course, and you got to stop your bumper inside that box. It's a box, really, what it is. And you got to learn how to put your bumper inside that box. And that's all it is. You go out. Don't do what I did, though. On my test day, I went and did everything. Oh, yeah, I forgot this. You got to do the pre-trip. That's another thing. You will learn how to do a proper pre-trip. By what the book, by the CDL book. And that's mainly it. Well, like I said, I was going to tell you, on my test day, I made 100 on the pre-trip, made 100 on the course, the serpentine and the alley docking. I did really good on that. But when I got there to go driving, I went across the railroad tracks. He said he's going to test me on if I have hazmats. In which you got hazmats, you're supposed to stop 15 to 50 feet before you get to at the railroad crossing. Roll your window down and listen. See if you hear a train. If you don't hear a train, then you can proceed. Well, when I went to go across the railroad tracks, I shifted a gear. You're not supposed to shift gears going across the railroad track. Luckily, I got it in gear. And he didn't fail me over that. He did take points off. But that's what it really is. It's not, it's not hard going the course and the pre-trip. The pre-trip is pretty easy. The pre-trip is really easy. You start in the front of the truck. Now, everything you're going to do on one side of the truck is the same thing you're going to do, one tire. You're going to do the same thing with the rest of 18 tires. That's really easy. It's not like you start at the front, proper mounted, secure, not cracked, bent or broken, not cut, cracked, frayed. That's your lights or your wires. And so the main thing though is to study that permit test before you go there. I tell you what, it's really excuse me. It really bothers me right here. I get home, I don't hear Molly barking. That really bothers me. I miss my dog. We had her for a long time, and she was a really good lab. Just wondering what y'all doing on this rainy day. Or it may not be raining where you at. It is here. I need to go to town right quick. I got to go get some stuff at the grocery store. But I hope I've encouraged somebody about trucking. It's a good business to get into. It's just like anything else. It takes time to make money in it. You got to get your experience, and I stayed at Swift Transportation for 10 years. And yeah, a lot of people laughed at me. But you know what? Those people are laughing. I'm at Walmart now. I enjoy it. I mean, I'm out on LOA right now, but because of my back, I'm getting paid. If I was in another company, I wouldn't be getting paid like this. So it's just, starting out, it's according to how you want to run. According to how you run, and if you like running hard, I mean, there's companies out there that run you hard. Believe me. But just remember one thing. When it comes to safety, you're the captain of the ship. No matter what anybody tells you, you're the captain of your own ship. If you don't feel safe, don't do it. Because your life is not worth, getting killed over a load. They can replace that load. They can't replace you. So it's up, I like where I'm at. They don't force you. If you don't feel safe, you don't do it. I mean, yes, I have been at somewhere else that told me I didn't take that load or else. Get it, boy? Truck burning out up here. But you know what? At the end of the day, I was in the right. Then I got mad or stuff, or well, I was in the right. Because I remember one time there was a hurricane coming. I can't remember. It was in Wilmington, North Carolina. It wasn't a big one, but I didn't feel safe. I said, I'm not going down there. I'm not going down there and chancing myself getting hurt over a load. Well, the next day they kind of frowned upon that. They was like, well, you should have been down here. You should have been down here early this morning. And it's like I told them, how do I know that the roads were open? How do I know that it was safe to get down there? How do I know that it was flooding anywhere? That's really nice. I do, like when I start out, if there's something going on like ice storm or, snow, I don't start up in the middle of the night. I will not do that. The simple reason is you don't know what's on that road. You don't know if there's black ice. I don't fool with it. I start up when I can see the highway. It's left up to you. I hope I encourage someone today about driving a truck. I hope I've encouraged you that not everything's bad about trucking, and there are some good spots and there's some bad spots. I hope I've encouraged someone today. But if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please hit your notifications, your bell, or it'll notify you when I upload videos just like this one. And remember to love God, love others, and reach the world.